Let me ask you this. Would you rather live in the most desired neighborhood in your area or live in a neighborhood that is deemed slightly inferior? Hello, my name is jtsudderthrealtor, and today I'll be going over the top 5 neighborhoods in Knoxville, Tennessee, and you can make your decision from there. Number 5, Maryville. Now I know, Maryville is its own city before y'all go in the comments attacking me, okay? I know that Maryville is its own city, but there are 2 reasons I call it a Knoxville neighborhood. First of all, it's only 15 minutes outside of Knox. In Knoxville, 15 minutes is a very short drive, especially compared to other big cities. The second reason I call it a Knoxville neighborhood is because it connects Knoxville with the Great Smoky Mountains. The Great Smoky Mountains are East Tennessee's #1 driver of tourism. Now, you might not want to get involved in all the tourism, but don't worry, you will not be involved if you don't want to. You're still a solid 30 to 40 minutes outside of Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg when living in Maryville. So you won't be too involved in the tourism, and the traffic is nothing like it would be up there. So if you're interested in having partial city life as well as a mix in accessibility to tourist locations, this is a great place for you to be. And the cost of living is much cheaper in this Maryville neighborhood and surrounding areas than it is in the heart of Knoxville. Number 4, South Knoxville. Over the past few years, South Knoxville has been developing like crazy. I attribute that to being so close to downtown Knoxville that people are wanting to move near and close to their workspace. With so many job opportunities being available in Knoxville, people are wanting to have that accessibility to their work. Also, the University of Tennessee is located in downtown Knoxville, and only having a 10-minute drive to school or even less is very beneficial to those students. So as you start to see more restaurants, more developments, more apartment complexes come to South Knoxville, the cost of living is going to rise. Although most people still can afford it, it's becoming a very desirable area. So if you're wanting to get in on the hipster life and have super good accessibility to downtown Knoxville, it's definitely a place to consider living. Coming in at number 3, we have Sequoia Hills. We call this area old money. These homes were built way long ago in the early 1900s and are absolutely stunning. You can even find a few of the homes on the Tennessee River. Being just 2 to 3 miles out of downtown Knoxville, this is a perfectly accessible place for anyone. The only downfall of Sequoia Hills is that the cost of living in the neighborhood is extremely expensive. In order to get into the neighborhood alone, you have to find a house on the market. And it's very challenging to find a house on the market in there because they're usually passed down from generation to generation. It is a beautiful historic neighborhood though, and if you can get your hands on a house and you can comfortably afford it, it is a great place to be. You have so much accessibility, so many beautiful houses in the neighborhood, and so close to the river. It's basically all you could ask for. Coming in at number 2, we have Hardin Valley. This neighborhood is sought after by almost everyone who comes to Knoxville. Why? First of all, you have a great opportunity for schooling. There's even a local college built right in the middle of the community. It's called Pellissippi State. It's a part of the Tennessee Promise program. That is a program where you can go to school for free for 2 years and then be transferred into a university after that. Also, if you love a place that gives you all the amenities of a huge city, but not the city life, this is the place for you. Being developed constantly, you have access to anywhere from a boba tea restaurant to a hibachi to a fried chicken restaurant, whatever you could imagine. There's something for everyone here. Now, it is a little bit more on the expensive side, but if you are comfortable enough financially to afford a home here, this is the place to be. Now, if you're still watching, before I tell you number 1, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, and even comment. I'd love to answer any questions you have about the Knoxville area or real estate. But let's go ahead and get into number one. Number one is Farragut. Why Farragut? Similar to Hardin Valley, you have the opportunity to have a great school system. Also, the availability and accessibility to Fort Loudon Lake is unmatched. You have the lake, you have restaurants, you have Turkey Creek, you have shopping, all that you could imagine. Most people who do their shopping in Knoxville and surrounding areas have to come to Farragut in order to get what they need. But if you already live there, you don't have to go very far. So, if you can afford this, which not everyone can, and that is okay, but if you have the ability to, with the average price of a home being around $375,000 to $400,000, it is a little bit more on the expensive side. But it is well worth the investment in terms of time and accessibility. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please give this video a like and comment. It really helps me out, and I'd love to be the person you go to for all things Knoxville and all things real estate. Have a great day, and thank you for tuning in.